25-7. No, Zach, it wasn't. It was just, it's stupid game.
Right then, mate, I'll disappear. We're good.
Absolutely all over the back of Sutton's car.
Did he? And he can do that?
Sutton tries to find a gap on the inside as well into the outhand.
We are at a very, very sunny Donington.
Yes, for the first round.
For the finale. For the finale? Hang on. The finale of winter.
Oh, brilliant. I think it's this way, isn't it?
What's that? Hang on. Yeah, hang on. Because he was trying to bug me off then. Oh yeah, we're going to the fan zone, by the way.
Yeah.
Not for any reason, then we just want to go and have a look at it. Because we're not going to see it enough this year.
Yeah.
So we thought we'd just go and have a look at it. Yeah. So it's the end of winter. It's the finale of winter, and it's the start of driving around in circles again.
Brilliant. Okay, fantastic. Are you looking forward to this weekend?
Oh yeah, I'm all right.
Yeah?
Yeah. We're going to have everyone, I don't know why I'm doing that, but everyone on the same, what's it called this year? Because it's not hybrid, is it? I don't know what I think.
Boost.
Do you know what it's called? Oh no, it's called the, it's called something. It sounds like a sort of something that badgers get. I think it's Toka Turbo Boost, that's it. Toka, so the TTB, which sounds like something badgers get.
That sounds something you don't want. Yeah.
Is that what badgers get? That's what they have to get vaccinations for, I think. So everyone's on the same TTB, Toka Turbo Boost.
And this is quite exciting. We never know where anyone's going to be, Tom.
No one has a clue. No one has a clue because everyone's been hiding stuff.
Testing doesn't tell us anything.
Hey, how cool is that? How they store all their bodywork then? That's pretty cool. So no one's going to be telling anybody of what's going on, so it's going to be into the unknown this weekend. So everyone's got the same amount of boost, hybrid, same sort of tyres for qualifying, so it should be drive as fast as you can, try and get pole, try and win some races. But at the same time, because it's the first one of the season, no chaos please.
No, please, no.
No chaos, no choss. We do not want a Donington Park choss as we had when it rained or when we had to do an engine change.
Oh, that was horrible.
None of that please. Boring Donington please. That would be nice.
You know what? From a selfish point of view, your race stream was bloody exciting.
What's quite cool, but let's not do it. Let's just get through.
This is 24/7. First time this year that Spencer's been on it.
25-7. Oh yeah, sorry about that. I should probably have told you we are.
You need to get his buy-in.
Yeah, we're doing it again. Sorry.
Right. Okay.
How were you with spending so much time on camera last year? You all
It was
right?
fantastic, yeah. I'm a natural. I've been told I'm a natural.
We heard everything, didn't we? Really.
So I think because so the off season has been slightly nicer this year because we finished 24 already in a good place.
Yeah.
I think that made a massive difference. Whereas in the end of 23 going into 24, I think we've all felt the pressure of going, although we're not coming back to defend a title, we're coming back in a different pressure of trying to play catch up to a certain degree because of obviously how strong Ash and Napa were in 23. So that felt like a right, all hands on deck, we need to do everything we can. This season or this off season has felt similar in ways of going, we need to improve again because you can never sit still, but at the same time going, okay, we've got a base, we're kind of in quite a nice place, not resting on our laurels, not being complacent, but I think just a little bit more confident in the product that we had.
We also had the test at Anglesey.
Right.
That's really useful. So that was just kind of mid to late October.
It was almost didn't get time to sort of
You just straight
so-
back in.
Yeah, before the lads went on holiday. Just
Yeah.
get it in there quick.
I think we had a week, didn't we? It was like a week or something else like that, and we're at Anglesey.
The weather was great, and we had a good couple of days there, didn't we? So we had a head start on the difference in regulations and without the hybrid kit in there, so that was quite useful as well.
Yeah.
We're back! How was your Christmas? Did you have a nice winter? Did you have a nice, we're here in March. No,
We're here in October.
we finished Brands Hatch 3 weeks ago and we're here testing again. We need to get the mileage in. Whilst the weather is still on our side and we've still got some decent weather of the year, we thought we'd try and make the most of it and try and get some running. We came here to Anglesey at the start of the year. It was incredibly useful for us. So we thought, what better place to come back to validate everything we've done and also to potentially look into some new stuff that we want to try and improve. We know what our weaknesses were this year. They were fairly obvious, our weaknesses, when they were on show. So what better place to come than North Wales in October to try and sort those out.
That's it, so we're on the first set of hards. We go once past, then we'll box, we'll cross them, then we'll do an out lap and continue for then 6 timed laps. And then we'll box and do a pressure check. Maybe if you can keep me updated on balance, if we're starting to lose fronts, and then pressures as well at some point.
It's still not rain. No rain. If you're looking for rain, it ain't here, mate. You need to go somewhere else. It's not here. It's been good. We've driven around in circles. We've achieved lots. In fact, we've done our fair share of melting the ice caps. We've done a lot of mileage. We've achieved a lot. We've got a lot done. Still more to do. Poor Kieran and Woody and Lionel have been like ants. And they're always carrying stuff and back to the whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. So we're hoping for a little bit of wet weather to do some wet weather testing. We had a little bit of that the first day. Other than that, there's a couple of rule changes coming. So we're kind of preempting that, jumping the gun a little bit and seeing if we can see what the balance is like with the changes that are coming. So we've got plenty on the list, the things that we wanted to try this year, plus some bits that the rule changes have meant we needed to try. So it's all go. We've got a massive list of things to do, 3 days to do it. So far so good. Yeah, I mean, doing the testing before the Christmas break is really important for us, I think. We've not been able to do it very often, but everything's kind of come together for us this time. It's really important. You get so many things throughout the season that you can't test because you're in a race situation or there's so much pressure on a race weekend. You've got to be on the money all the time. You can't risk it. It gives us scope to try some things that we wanted to try and some bits that are just a bit random and out there. And it gives us a load to focus on over the winter then. So we can try these things, shelve them, what worked, what didn't work, and then come up with some ideas over winter of how to implement those into the car or what we need to tweak. So I think it's going to be really key for us this year, and I think it'll really push us forward.
$8.25 breathalyzer. I'm all out of sync, you see. Hey, so I just did my weigh in. Right, same as always last year.
Oh.
Yeah, it's good. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
That was the idea.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, that was the idea. So same as I was. Svelte and a little bit fat. So we've done driver weigh in this morning. We'll have breathalyzer, driver's briefing, FP1, and then we'll go. Where were you?
71.
71!
So about half a kilo to a kilo over what I thought I was going to be.
71!
But I'm happy with that.
Crikey.
That trim for 36.
Nice, that's pretty good going,
I'll
that.
take that.
That's pretty good.
some people outside want to give you a present.
Last time it was in the
Okay. Thanks. Thank you very much indeed. No fun.
Present for you.
Okay.
We spoke to you about it last time we came.
Okay.
And you know about
Okay.
it.
Yeah. Okay.
Have a look.
Let me put my brew down. Oh, I remember this now. Yes.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Some of the little goodies in there.
Thank you very much. How cool is that?
That's go on your living room wall.
That's
So Laura knows as
amazing.
well.
What was the total time in the end?
About 8 weeks, 6-8 weeks.
About 12 weeks.
Yeah.
That's amazing. 12 weeks. This will be the 24/7 if that's all right.
Yeah, yeah.
Fine, that's fine.
12 weeks
And
to do my boat. That's amazing. Ah,
know where it is yet.
nice of him to show up.
There is it?
Oh, good morning.
Hi.
You okay?
Yeah, I just took a photo of you.
Ah, very good. Oh my gosh!
Unless you've changed your mind.
Thank you very much indeed. That's very kind of you.
We're going to win this.
I'm going to try my very best to.
You are.
Driver's briefing was jovial, if I'm honest with you. Lots of laughs. You may have heard such laughs as to the jokes Alan Gow was sending out. Full of joviality and frolics.
anything there?
Yes, no tyre stacks. Doo-hoo. No tyre stacks. However, it does come at the mercy of an extra camera, so we don't cut the corners. So nothing new really. Normal driver's briefing stuff, but no tyre stacks. So, well, Alan was very forthright in saying that the tyre stacks are gone unless we all take then I'll you over and put them back in, you bunch of. So that was the sort of the highlight of that really. Track limit stuff, normal track limit stuff, safety car restart stuff, which is obviously new for this season. That's obviously switcherooed and that's changed. But nothing massively out of the ordinary. Let's do it. And drive around in some circles, shall we? Let's go. Time is pit lane open. What's she?
9:45.
Sector 1 was a 10th improvement. The door must be turn 1 then. Nice. Don't know what everyone else is doing, do we? We don't know if other people aren't deploying. We'll have a look at the speed traps and try and figure it out. But
Okay.
balance is good in the car. It's not perfect. We've got some work, a little bit of work to do, but
That's
quite quick, aren't we? Yeah. We were quicker than we were at the media day, which we knew that was going to be the case.
Okay.
But I think he's a little bit shocked out of the box how quick we are now. Yeah, it's good.
It was quite a lengthy chat between. Yeah.
We're trying to use one set of tyres in FP1 and 2, just to try and save some for
Right.
the rest of the weekend and potentially the rest of the year. So we don't want to just pound around and do loads of laps for no reason. If there's some work to be done and we can improve it, then it's worth using the tyre. If not, just sit here and save it. So if he's happy with the balance, he sit tight and wait. Yeah.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
All good, thank you. All good, all good.
Very much.
Lovely stuff. Thank you very much. See you later.
How was that, mate?
It was good. It was good. It feels great. Yeah, it feels good at the minute. It's kind of in a nice, sort of a nice place. But yeah, it's doing what I want it to do, which is novel. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I'm a big fan at the minute.
You look very quick.
Just, mate, it feels great. Like, it feels amazing. I can't begin to explain how much I love mini eggs. Like, I honestly think they're my favourite things to eat in life.
Is it just the normal one?
Oh, yeah.
Or any?
Ow. They are just.
How are you? We're back at the racetrack doing some racing and stuff.
We are, and stuff.
Yeah.
I love that. We are back.
Yeah.
And it feels good to be back.
Yeah.
I must say, it's felt like a very long winter, and it's great to be back. Although, what's going on with this weather?
It's nice. It's actually nice out.
I wouldn't say it's nice, but it's certainly not. We're not having to gather 2 of every animal and build a boat like we were last year.
Yeah, very true.
So, I mean, it's good. Let's hope it stays.
Yeah, indeed. Let me go ask some questions. I reckon we bogey for your pole lap time, please. This is where you give me a time.
1071.
Is that it?
1071 is pole.
Who?
Me. God, I'm gonna look an idiot. This goes wrong. I'm probably gonna look an idiot. I'll just give it a 107. I don't know who will be pole. I'd like it to be me, but I'm going 1071.
Pole lap time now.
1072.
And who?
Ingram.
Of course. Do you want to know what he said?
Same.
He said 1071.
Did he? And he can do that?
He reckoned him as well.
Should we hold him to that then?
It feels like a long wait, doesn't it, since last October, but we are back. Welcome everybody to the 2025 Quick Fit British Touring Car Championship, and it all kicks off here at Donington Park on the national circuit this weekend. So we're getting set, as I say, for qualifying. Pit lane is busy. At the chicane, tyre stacks are going back in. Now, there has been, for free practice, a camera system in operation, but drivers were taking a liberty too many, shall we say, and abusing the track limits. So the tyre stacks at the chicane are going back into place. They weren't there for free practice 1 nor 2, but they will be for qualifying. As far as Group 1 is concerned, it's Tom Ingram, Adam Morgan, Dan Camish, Mikey Doble, Charles Rainford, Chris Smiley, Dan Rowbottom, Gordon Shedden, Aaron Taylor-Smith, Dexter Patterson. The green flag has been shown at the end of the pit lane. Season 2025 is underway. Qualifying then rumbles into life as Group 1 heads down the pit lane, which will include Tom Ingram. There's so much to talk about for the racing. We'll park that for now and concentrate on Tom Ingram, who sets an absolute best in the first sector, as he would, because it's the first flying lap. But at least he's demonstrably quicker than anybody else. It's been his day so far.
Yeah, I lost loads of time there, but you've done the quickest sector 3. Camish did a better sector 2, so he's done a 36.0, which is what we were doing this morning.
Smiley comes across the line. Where will this lap put him?
But he's got Ingram behind him.
And Ingram pops up to 3rd straight away. Yeah, so we'll see what this lap time delivers, but there'll only be one more lap for Tom Ingram after this one. That start of the lap was slightly compromised by having to overtake Smiley on the way into Redgrave, but doesn't mean it couldn't still be quicker. But this next lap is the one that he absolutely has to nail.
So through goes Ingram, goes up to 2nd. And the cut-off line to see that the quick 6 that progress are Dan Camish, Tom Ingram, Dan Rowbottom, Mikey Doble, the Reading Independence champion, and teammate to Aaron Taylor-Smith. Right, the green flag has been waved. Yeah, we're in business as the cars now make their way to the end of the pit lane, headed out by Jake Hill.
Degrees in the rears. And that clearly upset the car too much, but it shows how hard he's trying.
And he went fastest to 67.850. So with all the energy in that, he was over a 10th up on Rowbottom. Now Tom Ingram is about to go through, and that lap puts him 2nd fastest, 67.858, 8 thousandths shy of Sutton.
That's P2, needed 10.
Ash Sutton goes through, so does Tom Ingram and Dan Rowbottom. Dan Camish 4th, Tom Chilton 5th, Ronan Pearson 6th. So you've got 2 Team Virtu Hyundai i30Ns and 1 Toyota Gazoo Racing UK Toyota Corolla. We were getting worried about Tom Chilton. He has pitted, but there's still a problem. And if he is trying to do a reset, this is bad news for the session.
Save these tyres.
The engine's just cut out, aren't we? The engine's just...
We don't really know what's wrong with them, it's just cut out, so they're towing it back. He's in pit lane now.
Out they go. That's Tom Ingram then, and behind him is Ronan Pearson, then Dan Camish is forward ready to go. 67.8, couple of tenths down, and that is Tom Ingram. Now, has he dropped a bit of time somewhere? Let's see. Through the Craner curves, that's Ingram, and it's a real fight down through the Craners.
Whoa, that was a big slide. Can you see? He was trying to hold it tight, then he lost it going in. He's got another, this will be the last lap that he can do, Ingram.
Camish is up to second. Ingram goes through, stays fifth. Car then that's on provisional pole is the Ford Focus of Ash Sutton, and he's 3 tenths up. Now let's have a look at Ingram then. This is where he ran wide a lap ago. That looks okay. Now up through Schwant's curve, takes a big bite of curve there on the inside of Schwant's, heading up to McLean's.
And that's so far so good, down 2 gears as he comes into McLean's. Remember, if you ever saw the onboard lap of Josh Cook, he did the whole of McLean's and got us in 5th minute on the media day, but that's not the way they're doing it now, that they're really chasing the ultimate lap time.
Absolute best second run from Ingram. He has got to find quite a chunk of time. He's 2 seconds away from Camish. He's 4 seconds down on Sutton, and the checkered flag is out. Rowbottom has lost the lap that he's on for track limits. Sutton is the fastest at the moment. Here comes Ingram, absolute best, personal best, up towards the line, and Tom Ingram goes third. It's Dan
That's P3, mate, P3. Good job. So it's Camish, Sutton and you, all within 300ths.
Let's have a look then at the times at the end of Q3. Dan Camish fastest, 11 thousandths the margin from Ash Sutton and then Tom Ingram. Dan Rowbottom 4th ahead of Ronan Pearson. No time set by Tom Chilton, but he will take 6th on the grid.
P3 on the grid. Is that a surprise? You said ahead of the session you thought these guys were going to be quick, but did you think you're going to have 2 of them ahead of you?
I didn't think we were ahead, but I knew it was going to be close, and I said that to you right at the top of the show. As you cannot read anything into free practice 1 in this championship or free practice 2. You can, I mean, it's a bit of a steer, but you can never kind of go, we were quickest in FP1, quickest in FP2. It's there. It's difficult. It was a bit of a messy session there, obviously with Tom having his issue on circuit. It massively put us out of sync as well. So we kind of fell foul of that. So yeah, it never linked all together, unfortunately. So it was messy. I think I took 3 attempts at trying to pull a lap time out of it, with a massive lock up into one and then a massive bit of oversteer into the old hairpin. So I was on the back foot. So the last lap, the last call, Spenny says, right, you got just under a minute to go. No track limits, no mistakes. Okay, you're asking a lot from me here, but so yeah, I'm pleased with where we are. It's nice to see Dan Cam having a nice time at Donington as well. That's always, because he usually has a nightmare here. So it's nice to see him having a good one.
So ultimately, FP1 and 2, we didn't have a tyre stack at the chicane, so it was just judged on a different coloured curb that you were and weren't allowed to use. You're allowed to use one, but not the other. And then there's a judge of facts and a camera. So it's kind of self-policing, and people got warnings and black flags and all that kind of stuff. In qualifying, they decided to put a tyre stack in the chicane instead. So therefore everyone went slower. It's about 3 or 4 tenths of a second a lap.
Okay.
So that's the biggest reason. Us in ourselves, I think it's just a Q3 thing. It's a bit of a messy session with the red flag.
Yeah.
The tyres weren't quite up to pressure. The balance wasn't absolutely bang on, and that's the difference.
It is so close.
Really close, yeah.
Those 3 cars.
And it's all a bit of nothing anyway, because those top 3 are so close. That's going to be the race, I think.
Yeah.
We're quite happy in 3rd, sat behind. We're on the inside for turn 1. We could easily be 2nd out of the first corner, and it's be a proper race of it.
See what happens.
It's very, very close, actually. Very close. I don't. What is it? I mean, it's.
The difference is.
It's not a lot. I'm gonna.
1076.
I'm gonna search for it whilst we are chatting away.
Okay.
But it is remarkably close, because what I think what I think happened is we obviously worked very well in FP1, we obviously worked very well in FP2, but we fell slightly out of sync in qualifying with the little red flag that we had right at the end of it.
Yeah.
And that just didn't work out for us. 0.031. I'm off. 0.011 is Mr. Sutton. So the top 3 are covered by 300th. I don't know what that is.
That's crazy.
So yeah, we just kind of fell out of sync and it didn't really work as we expected it to do. So it took me, what did it take me? 3 attempts to get a lap out of it in Q3. So just bit bitty, you know. So yeah, not ideal, but that is what it is. A nice place to be. That it's not a disaster, crikey, but a bad result, and we're 300th off. Good place to be. We'll see what happens tomorrow when the points are on offer. Because only 1 point for qualifying. And we've got 3 attempts at getting some big uns tomorrow, which we'd like. Morning. I'm all good. There's motion in my garden. I think it's Yuri. It's race day. It is race day. And it's looking like it's going to be a very nice one. All I've said throughout winter and all of our pre-season is because the current bun in the sky, and it is the same today. It's going to be 19 degrees today. I'm in short sleeves. We start 3rd. Woody? Just put those down there a sec. What happened yesterday, Woody?
This will be your brake change in qualifying.
All right, come stand there, dude. Nice one, thanks guys. Thank you. Good morning. Are you well? How was your evening?
Evening was good. We are Wi-Fiing.
I thought we were doing a selfie then.
I don't care.
I actually that was really awkward because I went. Do you know what I did? I did this. Oh, we're not doing a selfie. That's really awkward now. I don't want one now.
Yeah, I want one.
Of course, mate.
Thank you.
Nice one, thanks, mate. Nice one, thanks, mate.
Jelly, you still get jelly tots? Yeah. It's the...
Crikey, where do I go with this? Yeah. Mini eggs don't really count as a sweet.
No, I know you love a mini egg.
Mini egg for me is the king of confectionery. But I would. What are they? They're like this, I call them the suntan sweets. They're like.
Could be a while, guys.
Squashies. Squishies, whatever they're called. You know, you've had a suntan. Yes, those. They are. I could devour my body weight in those. I think.
Squashies.
Don't stop for oil temperature.
Put it on.
Suck the cabbage on softs.
Yeah.
I might force them into a high pace. Might try and force the pace to be quick at the start.
Okay. Right, mate, clear off. We're good. Yeah, I think we're in good shape. The 2 Fords ahead of us are on the soft tyre, so in theory should be quicker, but we don't know if that'll be quicker for a race distance than the medium, so it could be an interesting one. So I'm going to put some pressure on and see if we can push them into a fast pace early on. See what happens. We're playing the long game here, I think, today. Last car's in position now.
The Quick Fit British Touring Car Championship for 2025 is about to get underway. Now, blast off, good getaway by Sutton. Not such a good start by Ingram, so Rowbottom is up alongside him. That's also why Sutton had to strike early rather than spend lap after lap after lap fighting to get through. This is Ingram's view. Down they come into the old hairpin. Sutton was at the end of the opening lap 4/10 of a second ahead, and he's stretching that a little bit further over Camish.
Very good. Now look, Ingram is right on the back of Camish, even looking down the inside.
And it looks as though that medium tyre is now the one to have. Ingram goes second on the inside, coming down to the old hairpin, and there's nothing Camish can do in retaliation. Now, is that purely tyres, or is there something else amiss with Camish's car?
Safety car, safety car.
Safety car team, safety car.
So, safety car deployed. That was with Chilton, wasn't it? And Josh Cook losing out. Safety car on track. Is the leader. Here they come. Past the go board, back onto the power, up towards the line in a moment. Ash Sutton ahead of Tom Ingram by 2/10 of a second, closer now than ever before, and Ingram does this time make a proper push down towards Redgate. He needs to get the tighter line coming off the corner, trying to get up the inside onto the top of the trainer curves, and he can't do it there. Sutton moves across, takes the line from the corner as Ingram closes. Sutton on the boost, down the hill. Here they come. Ingram to the outside line, no way through there. Again, he wants to try to get the better line off the corner. Accelerate up towards the left of Schwant's curve. Sutton gets past the slow Hyundai Michael Crease. This is Ingram's last chance, the last corner of the race into the chicane. But again, although he's close, there just wasn't an opportunity. What about on the boost coming out of the chicane? Sutton's got it covered. Here they come up towards the checkered flag. Round one, won by Ash Sutton at Donington.
Good job, mate. P2, good job.
That's good.
Good?
Yeah? Happy?
Yeah, it's all right. I think the safety car saved him. I thought we got him at that point.
Yeah.
But no, it's good. It's all right.
Yeah, so medium, soft. Talk to me about that a little bit, because obviously we were on a medium. We looked pretty rapid. I mean, is there?
Yeah, we thought that was going to be the better tyre for the race distance.
Okay.
We saw that they had the peak out of the soft tyre.
Yeah.
And then it was starting to drop off, and the safety car kind of saved them.
Okay.
And then we lost a bit of the advantage we had with the extra hybrid lap that we didn't deploy and they had.
Right.
So yeah, it's 1-0. It's good. Good start, I think.
Good start, yeah.
Well done, all right. Fantastic. Okay, we'll take that one. Yeah, fantastic. Well done. Well done.
Tom, opening round of the season, and a cracking opener from the fans' perspective, and a good drive by you.
Thank you. Yeah, it kind of worked. It kind of worked as we wanted it to, really, with getting quite a good start, and then kind of in the mix all the way through. We knew the soft tyre was going to be ultimately the faster tyre, but maybe lacks the longevity. So it kind of played into our hands quite nicely. But even still, to have had the pace to be able to come back on the medium tyre, I'm really, really pleased. I think the soft tyre, having the safety car period, really helped. Had we not have had the safety car period, it might have been a different story. But it wasn't, and that's where we stand. I was about sort of minimal risk as well. Let's just bag the points and go from there. He has car insurance because it's a car.
Yeah.
Well, that was it. That was the question.
Literally it.
Well, there we go. What would you say he's got?
I don't know, because he's living, so...
He's definitely got car insurance.
I feel like he's already got both.
Oh. Double insured.
Right then, mate. I'll disappear. We're good. We'll see if we can get Ash off the start, but he's usually really quick off the start and the first couple of laps. So we've got 1 lap extra hybrid than Ash has. So hopefully we can use that to our our advantage, but it might be a race of, I say hybrid, it's actually turbo boost now. We can use our turbo boost to our advantage, but I think we might just have the pace in without that. So it might be a race of, let's see how you can do without it, and then use that if you need to at the end. So see how we go.
Blast off and a good getaway this time once more by Sutton. On the car after the 1 minute board, but a drive through he will cop, so that's bad news for the man in 6th place.
Wow, Ingram's got some tremendous pace. He's absolutely all over the back of Sutton's car. And there are places where Ingram's car just looks like it's in a different league. Whether he's on the boost this lap and Sutton isn't, I can't tell.
As now Ingram thinks about the inside line against Sutton, still can't do it. Here comes Hill on the outside of Ingram. Here comes Cook up the inside of both of them. This is Jake's Hill view, and it's Ingram gets swapped in ahead of him. Cook alongside Hill in the third place. Inside line for the old hairpin. Cookie goes through. Great move. Ash Sutton wins round 2 of the championship at Donington. 2nd across the line, Tom Ingram.
Good job, mate. Right, fairly mundane, isn't it? You steady away.
Move out of the way.
When the ambient temperature's so high, you tucked up behind someone, you get hot water temperature, hot oil temperature, hot turbocharged temperature, so the intercooler temperature, and you get stuck, and you lose a load of engine performance because of that, and then there's not what you can do. You're just stuck behind. It's all right. I think we're all right. I think if we were ahead, it would have been exactly opposite. Yeah. So we would have led, and he would have been stuck behind us. So it's one of those. It's a couple of points.
It's race 3. Obviously, we're going to start in front.
Yeah. So we'll be on the soft tyre.
Yeah.
Cameron should be on the medium.
Okay.
Sutton will be on the medium, and so will Hill. So.
All right, love. What's up?
It's all right.
How come you getting changed?
Why?
Yeah.
Just pull it down.
Oh, fine. Okay.
Having a full costume change.
I thought something had happened. I thought you were Romeo done for the day.
Was all right, wasn't it?
No, Zach, it wasn't. It was just stupid. Is that better?
I love that.
Okay, fine.
That's giving away the trailer.
It was all right. Yeah, fine. Just drove around in circles. Inhaling all of Ashley's smelly, horrible, warm breath. Gone well up. I'm too hot. Claustrophobic, Darren.
No, well done. So, solid start.
Solid, yeah.
And now you're going to be in front of the Sutton, whatever ball.
And we've got a soft on for this last one. We've got a soft tyre on for this last one.
Good.
So that's nice. Apart from everyone keeps getting a puncture on them, and I'm not looking forward to that.
What's going on? What ball came now?
Who's going? How do you?
6. Chilton. Chilton.
The Chiltonator.
He's a ball.
He's currently popping bottles of champagne, celebrating because he's on pole.
Which means you.
Now even I can work this one out. This is the easiest one. Yes, yeah. I was going to say even I can work that one out.
Do you take air with you to the grid?
I can do.
Just in case. Yeah, we've got you, mate, loud and clear. Okay, mate, I'll leave you with it. Just look after the front, say.
Lights go red, lights out. A good getaway this time around by the pole man, Tom Chilton. Dan Rowbottom made a decent start as well. Trying to find a way past Ingram, who's on the inside of Hill. 2 wheels on the dirt. He keeps on coming. Tom Ingram forces open the door. Through he goes. Really fast against the BMW. Tries to find the gap on the inside as well into the old hairpin. He finds the gap and he just gets away with it. As up the inside for second place goes.
till the end. Don't worry about it. We're not going to pass it. Just happy with second. Okay, copy. I'll pass the message on.
Stays in the wheel tracks, but now that Ingram is defending, that's given Tom Chilton a free ride. He's now 2.2 seconds up the road. So Sutton, yeah, he wants to get second place, but Chilton has a bigger gap than he's had for a few laps. And Sutton tries to switch sides up the inside, curve and all. He's got to be on the boost now, coming out of the corner. Let's see, he doesn't use the boost. That means Ingram stays ahead, and that shows you how rapid the Hyundai can be. Sutton is on the podium provisionally, but which step? Let's see, at the inside he goes, then dives into McLean's, goes second. But if he goes wide, Ingram can get back up the inside, which he does. And back ahead goes the Hyundai. Tom Chilton's ahead of them. Let's not forget that little dot in the distance is on target to win the race. Tom Chilton it is who wins a 17th career win. Second place, the drag race goes the way of Tom Ingram. Ash Sutton is third.
Can I use a loo quick?
If you're very quick.
Can I use your loo in your
Very quick.
Is that all right?
Quick. Yeah, go in.
That was touch and go. Wait, photos first, mate. Photos first. I need to. I've not got to drive it on me, and I'm going to absolutely stink. And I'm bursting for a McDonald's.
No way. An athlete like you?
Oh yeah.
McDonald's.
Well, there's the opening weekend done at Donington. Some would refer to it as a pointsy day. I would be one of those because it's been a pointsy day. So from episode 1 here at Donington Park, it's only tradition that we say it's Romeo done.